Good morning, sweet sisters. How are you guys doing today? We are at day 5. Hallelujah, we are at day 5. And it is Tuesday. Now, our stack is getting chunky, as you can see here. So pretty. I love it. I love it. I do love me a nice chunky project, and this is everything I need in my life. Now, here's our card for today. Here are elements. Our scripture is Ephesians 4, 1 to 27. Okay. And our theme for today is patience. Sometimes we can be so impatient, and I thought this is perfect. Also, it's one of the characteristics that Jesus has. As if we can remember, the front is busy. Yes, it is. And so for the front, let me see if I will add anything. So I have not been adding to the front of some of these. Let me add this tag and possibly this. I might add this right here. I don't know, but let's just move on to the deck. So you have a nice blank surface, and because of all the red, I feel like I need some black. I feel like I need some black, and I'm going to use a stamp for this. And it's not necessarily the same flower, but I'm just going to stamp in the background. Okay. And yes, this is the same paper I have been using. I just keep everything in a stack right next to me, and that paper just goes back onto the stack. So this is my background here. Oh no, I knocked my thing off, but that's fine. Okay, so that's our background. So we have a nice background, and I went to town as you saw. Let me get my tags. I'll just put them over here. So it's a nice fun background, so we have a background. And you can do these for other projects as well. not doing a whole ton, just a little. Normally I make sure it comes all the way over, but just a little. Okay, just to frame it a little bit. I'm gonna leave it on our book page because it will get messy. And I'm gonna put a bit of vellum onto it as well. Okay, so here we are, and I'm just gonna rip some vellum. But what I'm gonna do is to crush it up. This is gonna give us some needed texture, because I do want some texture on this, and I cannot. I don't know what I did with my glue stick. Okay, so I'm gonna have this right here. It's another good crush. I do have some foam tape. I think that would be great with this, so I don't lose any dimension. I should have had these on cardstock. I'm going to do that. So before I put it down, I know I want this right here in the background. Okay. Just looking for another glue stick because I know I don't know where I put that one, so I'm just going to put this one. Let's do this first because we need this to be on the cardstock. And I should have packed this up black. Wasn't thinking. That's fine. For this one, I will do that. Make sure it's on black. Then I'm going to cut that out. And I'm going to make sure this one is on black as well. Both of them. I don't think I'm putting anything else on cardstock. Like that. And I'm just gonna chop these up and have these to the side. And I'm gonna, let's just put both of these on the white, since I don't know which one I will use, and we can just do all of this all at once. So this is what I do majority of the times. I just print on a copy paper if I know that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Sometimes I prefer to use that because I have to use the cardstocks. All right, this cardstock is a lot thinner, right? Oopsies. Than this cardstock. Okay, and this is the cardstock that I have at home. And when I want to have a nice thick cardstock, I go to the print shop. I don't know, I can't buy the really thick ones here. It's like they don't sell those in the shops. You can only get those from the print shop. And so when I want one of them, I end up, I'm gonna mat this on the black as well. I end up having to go to the print shop. Okay, so when I know that I really want something on cardstock, I go to the print shop. If I'm not sure, I can always back them myself at home, and it works out fine. And that's only because we have, I think, we don't have, I'm not even sure. I think this paper, I bought it because it said Bristol board, but I feel like I got duped. It's coming from Trinidad. I didn't read all of that. I just saw Bristol board and I thought, yeah, we're going to get some good cardstock. And when I got home, I looked and it said from Trinidad, and I was like, oh, not that there aren't good things from Trinidad, okay, but some of them, they're thick and some aren't. For my advent calendar, I got that Bristol board is actually from Trinidad. However, it has glitter in it, so that one is thicker. This is a plain white, and it's not so thick, so I'm not sure what's going on in that regard. So I'm just gonna trim these off, and I don't think we make papers like that in Jamaica. So I'm just trimming these down. These will be super easy to do. The black is just going to make it pop off the white. And for right now, I'm just moving those to the side. Giving it a tiny white border. There is some glue on my finger and I don't want to transfer it onto my element. I'm just cutting all the way up to the printable with this one. I'm going to transfer to a smaller scissor for the details right here. And I've been thinking about the things that I'm going to put in the pockets that I'm making. So there's not going to be a pocket on every one, I think. Some I can just write a message onto it, right? But for the ones that will have a pocket, I have this cute keychain. I'm gonna show you guys. And I thought about putting some money in yesterday's pocket, in the one we did yesterday. I think that will be fun. I'm gonna glue this down here. I'm just using the glue stick. Alright, let's see where everything lies. This is my sticky scissors, so I'm going to cut off the extra because there's still glue on that. I'm trying to make a mental note of where everything lies. Stand so I can see properly. So no one needs to be here. One needs to be here. And then I'm going to put one here, and then we're just going to take off the backing and stick them down. I'm going to use a hole punch just to get out like that. So now I have that there. I'm trying to see if I need anything else underneath. Now we're just going to take off these elements, the top for the foam, and we're going to stick it all down. So I'm just going to tear a bit of this paper. I think I should have had it in the background. I'll put it here, and can tear some down a bit. I'm gonna stick it there. Just don't want it to cover too much of the foam. We're gonna put some glue right there. I should have thought of this before, but I didn't, so alrighty. see it's not really sticking to this, so I might just have to add one more foam to that. Like that. We're gonna take off the paper. Okay, there we go. And you can see the white underneath, and it's fine. It just adds a bit of character. So I like the way the card is looking. It had something underneath. I do have clear ones I could have used, but it's fine. Alright, so we can add one of this here, and this one here, with this here, or we could actually put it there, and then oh, I wanted this on this, so we can have this here, and have this like that. And I'm just making a nice little cluster. I think this is what it's going to be. So to figure out what I'm going to glue it down with, I'm going to use some fabric glue. The white glue will take me some time. I'm not sure if the paper glue will work. Okay, so I'm just going to use some fabric glue. I should put some more. So it is gonna work, just need to make sure it stays down. I think I'm gonna add a foam tape right here. Just so everything sticks nicely. While I'm at it, I'll just continue using the fabric glue. Okay, so it's sticking. Awesome. So there's our cluster. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using those. And I'm just going to stick down Patience. Could put it, actually could put it here. So Patience will go there. Actually, I'm gonna add a pole reinforcements to this. I don't have a whole ton of space in the front. That's fine. I'm also gonna put one of this on here as well, just for a pop of color, and that looks so much better. I'm actually going to make this a pocket. I'm going to stick this down as well. Right here. I'm going to make that a pocket so you can write a note and put it in. And so this is just for an example. You would stick your note inside, okay? But it's still wet, and this is fabric glue, so we need to give it some time to dry. All right, friends, so that's our card for today. Ideally, I want to let this lie flat and dry, but then you'd put it on your ring like that, and then that would be your completed tag for today. Front, back. All right, friends, I can't wait to see what you create.